welcome back to Diablo's Workshop. Before we go any further, let me wish each and every one of you a very happy and a very healthy 2019. So Happy New Year, guys. I would like to kind of go back into 2018 and kind of sum that up. 2018 has been a pretty awesome time for me and Diablo's Workshop. Although I had the YouTube channel for quite a while, and I made one video, maybe two videos, 2018 was the year where I pretty much jumped in with both feet. Wait, stop. No, I didn't jump in with both feet. I was pushed in with both feet. Matt over at Model Car Garage and Mrs. Diablo evidently combined forces and pretty much shoved me in front of the camera. Matt, pretty much by kind of hounding me to get in front of the camera, and every time I talked to him telling me I had to make videos, and Mrs. Diablo definitely verbally pushing me, but then at the end there she was really pushing me physically in front of the camera. So, well, here I am. Made quite a few videos in 2018. I did kind of drop off toward the end. We kind of covered that in the last video. I guess losing the job made me kind of lose my mojo. However, tomorrow I am starting the new job, so that's kind of cool. Awesome way to start the new year. I'm really looking forward to it. I was real successful at a bunch of local shows that I've gone to. Joined a few model clubs, in addition to the Tri-State Model Car Club that I belong to. And it's just, I've been getting more out of the hobby than just the building per se. I always enjoy that, but the camaraderie and being able to bounce ideas off of everybody, whether it be in the YouTube community or wherever, that's definitely awesome. And just meeting great people. It's unfortunate some of them are so far away, the other side of the country and whatnot, but hey, you never know. Acme is coming up, and that's a big YouTube show, so let's see, maybe I'll get down there for this one. So I do have a mail call, some project updates. I'm adding a new project in, and I have a stash update. So let's start with the mail call. So I did get two cards pretty recently. One of them, and I apologize, Wayne, I got a little bit ago, but being that I wasn't making videos, I never made the video for it. But it's Wayne's Model World, Wayne Lawrence. Wayne has actually just recently jumped into the YouTube community and started making videos. Wayne has been modeling for quite a while and was very active, and I guess still is, on Facebook. But Wayne has jumped into the YouTube community and he's making videos. He does great work. If you guys haven't seen his channel, definitely go check it up. I'll put that up one more time. Wayne's Model World, and definitely check him out. The second card, the most recent card that I got, is from Red's Automotive. You guys might know him as Brando Van Sant. He does a pretty awesome channel, and he's making quite a few videos. He does great work, and he has that 69 Camaro that he's working on, the 12 scale, and you know, he's been fighting through it, and it looks like he finally got to the point where he's in control, not the model. So that's good to see. Keep up the good work, guys. Yeah, so that's the mail call. So with my project updates, I had two going actively. One was the Rubicon, which I showed you guys last video, and the other one was the Drag Nova. They are both kind of stalled at the moment. The Rubicon, I have the chassis done, and I have the wheels on, and I have the interior totally done, and it's mounted to the frame, so that's good. in putting on the body, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's something I did or the crack was there already, I ended up getting a crack in the windshield. And it doesn't install like a regular windshield. It has pins underneath and a flange. I don't know if I should have maybe drilled the holes that fit on the pins out a little bit instead of pushing them on, because it kind of looked like it cracked from where the hole in the clear part was. So me forcing it on the pin may have contributed to that. It probably did. And then I had a little problem installing the roll bar, and I figured out a better way to do it. So I ended up ordering another kit just to get a new windshield that wasn't cracked. There was no way to repair it. And I'll get a new set of roll bars, and I will actually put them fully together and then paint them. I think that's a better way for me to go, especially with that kind of anodized look that I was working on. You can't really force them in and glue them while the paint's on it. Just a disaster. So that's that. And of course, it's not a total waste buying that kit, because I'm going to get another set of oversized off-road tires and wheels. So you can't beat that. So that's where those two are. The Rubicon doesn't really have much more to go once I get the new windshield and paint the roll bars. So I'm hoping to have a final on that. Maybe not next video, but the video after. And the Nova, I did have everything's done on it. Interior's done, chassis together, the wheels and tires are done. I did the final polish on the body, which I showed you guys the body, and I decided I was going to mask off the window trims to do them in black, which was successful. However, I'm guessing that some of the decal that ended up in the window trim channel, didn't have any clear on it. So when I pulled the tape off, it actually pulled the piece of the decal up and the clear next to it that was on the roof. Not a good situation, but I actually ended up having another complete body in my stock, and I started painting that again. Right now I just finished the clear on it, and I have to tell you, I'm happy with the way it came out. Definitely better than what I originally had. I'm planning to start doing the decal work on the weekend, and we can get that rolling right along again. And I did mention, the Fuscati, the bodywork is completely done. The firewall, bodywork, mold lines, everything completely taken care of. The chassis pan that you would see from underneath, that's all prepped and ready for paint and primed. And all I have to do is paint it. I know the color. I was just trying to get the Rubicon and the Nova done before I did that. Once I get that done, I'll clear it. I'll show you guys. And that's probably going to sit for a little bit because, as I said, it was the Don Yost follow-along video. And, it's going to take a while for me to catch up to where they are. So once I have any more update on that and the direction I'm going with it, I will definitely tell everybody on the channel and show you guys. Since I had a lot of stalled time, I started a new project that I've been really busting to get ready. That's the Revella Germany Porsche 934 RSR. I do have the color matched paint for that, and I started working on the engine, and it's a really well detailed kit. The only downside is there's a little bit of cleanup that needs to be done on the engine parts, more so than I thought they would be, being that that's a pretty new kit. But now it is what it is. That's what we're in the hobby for, and I have it cleaned up and primed, and we'll get some paint on that. I did end up getting some new stuff for the stash. Apparently, I wasn't good enough, and Santa didn't bring me any model-related stuff at all. So I had to take matters into my own hands. So what I ended up with, I ended up getting, which I was happy to see that it came out was the 68 Chevy Chevelle. That should be a really cool kit to build. Not sure when I'm going to get to it, but definitely one of the iconic muscle cars of the 60s, so that should be kind of fun to build. And then something a little more sentimental to me, at least, is the Jaguar XJR 9. This is the car that won at Daytona in 1988. And it's sentimental to me because around that time we went on a family vacation and we stopped at Daytona before going to our final destination in Florida, further down in Florida. And there was really not much going on. However, there were cars practicing for the 24 hours at Daytona when we were down there. And that happened to be one of the cars that was practicing. And they led us right down to the fence in the tri-oval. And I remember me and my brother standing there watching it. And you have no idea the amount of power and noise that 12-cylinder out of that Jag produced. Just absolutely ridiculous. You felt it before you heard it. And I have to tell you, for about 2 days after that, I didn't have hearing in one of my ears. But it has returned, and all's well that ends well, I guess. So when I saw this on the store shelf, I knew I had to get it. And at some point, I will get that built. I'm kind of actually looking forward to starting that one. So we'll see what happens. But so that's where I am now. Not much of a visual update. Sorry about that, guys. There really wasn't much to show other than, what you guys saw last time. I definitely wanted to check in for my first video of 2019. Wish everybody a happy and healthy new year. And that's it for now. So I'm going to try to get back to my normal update schedule of probably like every Sunday. Now with starting work and everything, I should be able to get back into a more normal flow. At least that's what I'm hoping. So yeah, that's where I'm going to end this video. And thanks for watching. And remember, the devil is in the details.